Day Shift is a Netflix movie directed by J.J. Perry and stars Jamie Foxx and Dave Franco, and I'm very excited to give you guys my review for this movie. If you've seen it, be sure to leave a comment of what you thought about it. As well, be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Now let's get into this review. In this movie, Jamie Foxx plays a father who's trying to make money to provide for his daughter so that his daughter and his ex-wife do not move away, and he's doing this by hunting and killing vampires. That's the way he's making his income in this. And this is a movie that I think a lot of people will have fun with, and I definitely had fun parts of this movie, but overall for me it was kind of mediocre. Like I said, I do have fun with parts of it, but the movie as a whole was kind of mediocre and just kind of another kind of disposable Netflix movie. It's not by any means the worst Netflix movie I've ever seen, but like that plot line of him, trying to make money to provide things for his daughter, and being a father who's trying to be there for his daughter and sort of rebuild that connection with his wife and whatnot. That's fine, but it's been done a lot, and so that aspect of the movie just felt very kind of generic, kind of cliche. The vampire aspect of it, though, did make it feel a bit different from other movies that do that, because I've not seen other ones that have vampires in it, so that made it different at least. And a fair amount of the vampire stuff I did quite enjoy. I thought that was one of the strengths of this movie. There's some very fun action scenes with the vampires. I'd say a lot of them do kind of go on a little bit too long, but for the most part they're very entertaining, I felt anyway. Yeah, so that was good. And the other strength of this movie, although it's still not great in my opinion, was the dynamic between Jamie Foxx and Dave Franco's character. They got a bit of that buddy cop situation going on here, where Jamie Foxx he's hunted vampires long before, so he knows what he's doing. He's not too worried. He's not really following the rules either. Whereas Dave Franco's character is his first time out in the field. He's pretty scared about being there, and he's gonna, stick to, being by the books. It's that kind of situation, which I thought was done fairly well. There were definitely funny moments, but this script didn't make it stand out too much. And while that's something, this, buddy cop type thing has been done a lot before, this is one of those things that, although it's been done a lot, usually doesn't bother me as much, because whenever I've seen it, even if the movie's not that great, it's usually still pretty fun. And in this one, it's still pretty fun, but not memorable. It's fun while watching it, but I can't really remember specific jokes that came from it. I can remember some scenes that were pretty good in that situation, but I think it was the script that was sort of letting it down a little bit. And Dave Franco, I thought he was doing a good job in his role, but his character I just found just kind of, he's fine. His character was fine. So yeah, that and the action scenes with the zombies made this a watchable movie for me, and I had some fun with it. But again, the buddy cop part of the movie was, like I said, good, but not particularly memorable after the movie or anything like that. The action scenes were pretty good, did go on a little bit too long. The villain in this, the actress is doing a good job, I think, but the way the character, I think, was written, or how they directed the actress, was just kind of cartoony, and again, just kind of forgettable. Okay, she's got this motive. It felt kind of fine, like a typical motive for a vampire movie. And I think if you're somebody who really likes vampires, you should definitely check this movie out. You probably have more fun than I did, because I'm fine with vampire movies, but I don't get very excited about vampire movies. But yeah, I think the performances were good. Jamie Foxx, I thought, was a lot of fun in this. He had good charisma. And yeah, the actors were doing a good job. Some of the sets were kind of cool too. In the final act, the final confrontation, I thought were pretty good. So overall for me, like I said, it was kind of mediocre. It has entertainment in this movie for sure, but it wasn't really enough for me to be like, oh yeah, that was a fun movie. It's it had fun moments. So yeah, for me, it's just a kind of another just mediocre Netflix movie. And like I said, I think it's one that other people will have a lot of fun with. I think especially if you just like vampire movies, like I said, you should check this out. You'll probably have more fun than I did. I had some fun, but at the end of the day, I'm like, it's It was there. It was kind of disposable. So for me, I would give Day Shift a 57%. So that's my thoughts on this movie. If you guys have seen it, be sure to let me know what you thought about it. Maybe you're somebody who really had a lot of fun with this, which is great if you did. Let me know if you did. Or if you like me, if it's fine, or you just really didn't like it, let me know why you didn't like it or why you did. And be sure to also like this video and subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for some more reviews coming very soon. And until my next review, take care everybody.